going on. There is some sort of bug going on with map 10. Because map 10, when you try to reload a save from it, it ends up crashing the game. So we're going to have to go about this a different way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get as far into map 10 as I can until I fail, and then I'm just going to be forced onto map 11. Because it will not let you reload a save on this for some reason. Something is just not working with Kexport on this one. So we'll go until we fail. Ideally, we can beat it, but considering how difficult some of these have been, no promises. So this one is Night Fever. So let's be extra careful getting through this one, since we literally cannot save. And let's be aware of switches that might do something, potentially secrets. That one literally turns lights out. Nice. Again, just amazing design on these, and that turns it back on. Really cool. As we got an imp in a hot tub. Literally imp in a hot tub. Let's keep it moving. Looks like we have ourselves TV stereo down here. Alright, so far so good. And the Doom Cute is off the chart here. And I have a feeling that is probably why the game was crashing when you try to reload a save here. As we literally have an eye on the TV when we click it. Nice. I have learned in this series, just click on everything. Literally, even the toilet did something. The Doom Cute is just on another level with this series. Absolutely love it. Let's check the fridge. For once, the fridge doesn't open. So let's go on this way. There's SG. Alright, so down in the trenches here. Let's go ahead, Shanghai out, and you. Okay, we cannot let that happen, especially since we can't save on this map. So again, if we do fail, we are forced onto the next map just because in Kexport the game crashes if you try to reload a save here for some reason. So let's keep it moving. Very neat outdoor area. As we have Revenant not helping things much. Two of them. Gee whiz, talk about aggression. And then we can take out the trash imps back there. Plenty of good ammo hiding. And you all must have teleported behind us. What's my hot take on Doom 3? Love it as a horror title. It is definitely, in my opinion, the best actual horror game of the series. And it's actually really fun if you try and run it fast-paced like you do a normal Doom map. A lot of people go slow because of all the creepy stuff, but if you actually try and move through at like these type of speeds, it's really, really fun. Alright, so far so good. Again, having to do this with literally no saves is rough. But we'll at least try to see as much of this map as we can, because I think this is Matador's map, and he does amazing with these. Anytime we can cheese through these bars, we are absolutely taking advantage of it. now let's head out here. We've got ourselves the blue key. And now we finally gave the Mancubus enough time to get back here. Ooh, that can be a problem. I guess we can't hit him from this far away. No, we can't. Payphone, can't use it. Right, that doesn't go behind. Now we might have better luck. There. Alright, so, Arachnotron Alley here. Let's get plenty of health bonuses. And they are awake, but they can't fight us. At least this way we can see where everything is. So we got Chain Gunner hiding in the back, and you caged up like you should be. Alright, so there's going to be a switch or something to let us in there. I get quite antsy when I hear things just popping open behind me when you can't save. Alright, that's do it. Alright, no bad rockets here. There we go. I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking when you're having to do this with no saves. Especially when you don't know what the level's gonna throw at you. Now, at least I do know on the next map, it saves and reloads without crashing, so this is the only one I think we're gonna have issues with, because there's only 2 maps left after this one. So, now we got all that taken care of. We have yellow, we don't have red. So, if we were a yellow key, where would we be? I don't even feel good looking at the map, because something is going to creep up behind us. Like that. Alright, so far so good. That's going to let us in. Perfect. No, okay. Well, got most of the way through it. Again, we would go all the way through, but daggone Kexport won't let us in this one. So, now let's flip it forward to map 11. Which we're to now be forced to pistol start, the penultimate map. Because now, we can save, and we can reload, no crashes. So we're good now. Alright, so what in the world does the penultimate map have in store for us here? This is Saturn, Bringer of Old Age. Okay. And all of a sudden, we do not have disco music anymore. So they are giving it the penultimate feel right off the bat. Gosh, this sounds like some music that should be in, like, Sunder. The heck? How many enemies does this thing have? Only 104? That seems hard to believe for a penultimate map. Just watch it be like 104 Archviles. No, you can't drop weapons. That I know of. But we got bit really bad if you watched, or if you were there last night when we did the Snowflake and Chill map, you saw that Kexport actually locked us out of completing that map. We had a similar experience already in this one. On map 2, where one of the bridges wouldn't raise. Just certain mechanics get really gimmicky on certain WADs. Just shows how all of them are not necessarily compatible with Kexport. This area is mainly mean because of the pit, toxic pit. That's high damaging toxin right there. And I actually don't know how to get out of the pit. Oh, let's say that has something to do with it. So red, there we go. Oh. Gosh, if we've hit enough switches, my goodness. Alright, what did we stumble into? There's SSG. Holy mackerel. Wow. Yes, exactly. And luckily we haven't had too much trouble with Kex ports with this series. The only oddities I've noticed so far is in map 2, one of the bridges not raising near the end of the map. And in map 10, which you just saw, you could not save and you could not load a save on it. It would let you save, but if you tried to load it, it would crash. So those are the only two oddities we've had so far. So, Tomato, if you could make our life a little easier, let's go see what this penultimate map's all about, because we've had the most random deaths in this one so far. Well, that's because I'm limited to only PS5 right now. I don't have a working computer. That's the main reason. But normally when I do have a computer, I use DSDA for the really big crazy stuff and GZ Doom for the error stuff. Because I mainly like GZ Doom for the dynamic lighting, but DSDA definitely runs the bigger maps smooth, like Lost Civilization. Gosh, why is this room so difficult? Thank you. I cannot understand how this room is as difficult as it is. It's literally 2 Revenants, a Mancubus, and a Baron. Considering the things we went through last night, I don't know how this one's tripping us up. I'm telling you, a lot of times monster placement is everything. You don't necessarily need a room full of 1,000 Revenants if you can just place things good. Yeah, I saw something over there. I think there's an imp stuck over there. And just like that, I think we have some breathing room. Yep, that looked out of place. Kex, did you do it again? Tell me you didn't do it again. Maybe there is a switch to actually raise that, I'm guessing. At least I'm hoping. Maybe it has something to do with that clock that's over there. In the meantime, it looks like we're going to get one of the keys up here. Blue key. There we go. Alright. So, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get our bonuses. Health one side, armor on the other. And let's move forward. Bloodborne? I don't think I have any experience with that one. But I am on the side between Skyrim starting back up and Clair Obscur. I'm trying to find a way to actually do episodic on that and not do the like 10-hour streams that a lot of people do with it. Such a fun series. Easily, for me, my game of the year this year. If you've not played it and you like any type of RPG type game, that is definitely the one. You don't have to sit there and wait for enemies to attack necessarily. You actually can dodge and counter attack anything they try to do to you. Really fun mechanics. Okay, this person has an absolute infatuation with enemies placed way far away sniping you. I'm pretty sure this is Joe Ilya. I have a sneaking suspicion. Okay, and now I'm hearing about 1,000 arachnotrons somewhere. What in the world have we unleashed on ourselves? Well, that for one. Ugh. Where in the world did they even come out of? Nice. I'm definitely looking for more things to try out. Oh yeah, you can see where Kex is doing something weird here. Because I'm sure that should be a full clock. Somehow it's not mirroring. But that's not really affecting gameplay. Okay, Spectres, we are not dealing with you. And we have a bazillion rockets. Let's go ahead and get our Revenants out at least. We will deal with the groundlings best we can. All right. Very, very well-designed ambush here. It's not too insanely hard, but definitely makes you move quick. So Red is required to exit this one, and this is going to take us into the unknown. The unknown drink lounge, apparently. Okay, what did we stumble ourselves into? Red key. Oh boy. Alright, what's it gonna be, Joe? It's gonna be when we hit this one, yep. Okay, so Arachnotron's coming in from the nosebleed section. Things still pouring in. Very wicked Spectre placement here. Yep. Knew they were close. Didn't know they were that close. Okay, let's get back here. Mega armor. Got it. And now just throw everything at the cabana. If the Spectres will let us move. Ah, daggone it. You know, sadly, I think you're right, Jay. I think you're right. And we do not like what we see here. Not one bit. Too many shady figures around here. Gee whiz. Alright, you get it too. Okay, just like that, we have survived the private island. You can keep your dang tequilas. We are going elsewhere. Maybe. I think just like that whole situation, finding our way back off the island may be troublesome. Or as simple as whatever the heck we just did. What in the love of gosh was that even? And then we have the finale. Let's go. Then Eternal Silence. Oh. It literally is just the finale. Wait, it does say there's one enemy. Okay, what is it? Love how he give us the upbeat, groovy music all of a sudden. Alright, is it gonna be a Cyber Demon fight, Spire Mastermind, or is it just gonna be something really jokey? Like a zombie or something? Let's see. Oh, Now we get to watch the game show. Perfect. Who's that doomer? Alright, who is it? We got 3 switches. I guess we get 3 guesses of who's in the box. Let's go. Alright, so these are definitely our casts and cred here. 40 ounce, JadingTsunami, and Silver Miners. Perfect. Alright, playtesters. Zari, there's Matador, Noisy Velvet, Tangra. Ask your dad about your doctor, aka Biz. And there's the mapping team. There we go. So these are all the mappers that worked on this project. So 40 ounce, Hawkster, JadingTsunami, Killer Rat, Walter PC, Joe Ilya, Silver Miner, Killer. Yeah. Absolutely amazing cast for this one. But the real question is, what is this enemy? I'm kind of surprised it didn't pop out. Maybe there is no enemy. Although somehow we found a secret. Oh. Instead we got a switch that literally just said play again. Oh nice, and it actually does restart you. Perfect. Grief Arbiter, nice. And just like that, DBP 70 is done. My gosh, this thing's gonna get about 1,000 copyright strikes for all the music, but I don't even care. Absolutely amazing series. I'm hoping to get these more modern ones done. Now that I know we have up through DBP 73 available, at least on Kexport. So, if I don't see you before then, have a Merry Christmas, everyone. And we will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. And again, thanks for joining.